For this festive season, families can enjoy a spellbinding performance of Liewe Heksie Vang Vis, based on the beloved children's book by Margit Meyer-Rödenbeck. Now, the show, performed in Afrikaans, is currently running at the Baxter Golden Arrow Studio until the 21st of December at 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. daily from Monday to Saturday. For more on the production, we joined virtually by one and only writer and producer, Margit Meyer-Rödenbeck. Margit, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
It's wonderful to have you. First of all, what inspired you to adapt Liewe Heksie Vang Vis for the stage?
Well, it's actually such an honor to work with Werner Vels's work. I mean, Werner created Liewe Heksie and all these characters more than 50 years ago. And I always say, I think Werner's a bit like J.K. Rowling. Okay, J.K. Rowling's international, but for the Afrikaans community, Werner created these full-round characters. It's a privilege to work with them. It's full of humor. And the wonderful thing is, if you look at our audiences, it's not just children, and it's not just the granny and the grandfather and the mommy bringing them. Often we have a whole row of just adults coming to enjoy the show, because it's very interactive. So the children play a huge part in the development of the story. And obviously they come out with the funniest things, and you think you know what to expect, and they still find something new to brighten your day. And so it's a lot of thinking on your feet. It's very interactive. It's actually a bit of a stand-up, Liewe Heksie.
Yeah. I can almost imagine the interactive nature of the show, which is described as a magical mix of puppets and live actors. So, Margit, can you tell us more about the puppetry and just how it enhances the storytelling?
Okay, there's no puppetry in this one. We have used puppets in other shows, but in this one, there's no puppetry.
Right.
It's myself and Dion van Zyl, but he wears masks and stuff because he portrays all the other characters. And the amazing thing of working with children, it's a wonderful suspense of disbelief, because here he comes back with a different mask, a different voice, and it's the same actor, and they absolutely buy into it. So he is really the amazing one with all the voices and performances he carries around.
And how do you think the story of Liewe Heksie and her friends resonates with children and adults today?
Well, I think, like in any good children's theatre, there's always a battle between the good and the bad. Liewe Heksie is the good. Yes, I know she's a witch. She's a good witch. She's very naive, so the children... You get good witches, you do.
Good witches?
So the children actually, she's naive, she's not stupid, she just forgets. So she's very, very on their level. So they're always, whatever she does wrong, which she does all the time. I mean, she catches fish in this one, but she never catches a fish. She catches everything else and tries to convince them they fish. So she's the goodie. And then you've got the Gielex. So there's the bad witch.
Yeah.
And but the children aren't afraid of the Gielex, because the Gielex is fun. She falls about. They laugh at her, and the more they laugh, the more upset she gets. But there's a battle between the two. There must always be a battle. It's like real life. It's a struggle, and then the good wins. So we've got to establish the kids' belief in, yes, hopefully in real life as well, the good will actually
prevail. Now, this show, Margit, I know is performed in Afrikaans. So what do you think makes Afrikaans such a great language for telling stories?
Oh, it's like all the African languages. We all tell stories in this country. That's what we do. That's what we're good at. I think that differentiates South Africa and Africa from the rest of the world. And I think it's so underdeveloped, all our stories. And I think that's why people are interested in Africa, and because it's different. We've got different stories. But Afrikaans is a beautiful language. The show isn't that complicated because it's so interactive. We actually know, okay, you're not there, and we get the children back. So even if you're English speaking, this week we've had a lot of English speaking children, and yes, Liewe Heksie's English is But she tries, and she comments back even to more laughter because she also gets that quite wrong.
And how do you think the themes of friendship, magic, and adventure in this story appeal to children of all ages?
Yeah, children of all ages, you're actually completely right. 4 to until you drop dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and the wonderful thing about children's theatre, it's energetic. You walk in, you sit there as an adult, and you walk out and you're energized. All that sugar rush, that milkshake your kid just had, she threw into the audience, and you walk out and you actually think this is what life's about. This innocent participation. Your question, I was answering my own. I was just babbling. You asked about the adventure and.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we're out of time. Unfortunately, we're out of time. But thank you so much for sharing with us, your idea on your version of how the story will be looking like. And it's good to know that it appeals to all ages. Even myself, I know I would enjoy it.
You will. You must fly down. I'll come and fetch you on my broom.
Right. All right, Margit, lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. That was actress and producer Margit Meyer-Rödenbeck talking to us about the show that's currently running until the 21st of December at the Baxter Golden Arrow Studio.